You know, I rise today as a small business owner for 51 years. I still have a business. I still employ hundreds of people. And I want to be a voice for my constituents in Texas 25 and to call attention to the dangerous socialist policies, yes, I said socialist, that Democrats are once again trying to jam through the people's house. President Biden inherited a strong economy from President Trump, frankly, as good as I've ever seen in 50 years of being in business. But in less than a year, President Biden and Democrats want to crush small businesses with higher taxes and increase regulations, extend supply chain shortages, and keep workers in the bleacher seats and continued government handouts. The government should not be paying people to sit on the couch or imposing tax hikes and regulations that will damage small businesses who are already struggling with record job openings because of government giveaways. As a small business owner, as I said, for over 50 years, I understand firsthand the negative impacts of increased taxes and how excessive regulations can hinder growth and kill startup opportunities. I've seen firsthand how the supply chain crisis is halting U.S. production. I see it in my business today, in the auto business, which the Biden administration refuses. They refuse to acknowledge or let alone address. Small businesses are hurting. Main Street America is still struggling to recover, and it is hurting. Banks are trying to provide increased access to capital, but they're being forced to hire more compliance officers than loan officers. Burdensome, overreaching government policies have real impacts on small business owners and the communities who depend on them. We do not need the federal government to tell entrepreneurs, people who take risk, how to operate their businesses, but rather should foster a properly regulated economy that creates opportunity for all. Main Street America is the backbone to our economy, and small businesses employ more Americans than any other sector there is. Hundreds of small businesses in my district, in Texas and across this country, will experience the negative effects of President Biden and Speaker Pelosi's socialist policies. Yes, I said socialist policies, as they chart a course to destroy Main Street, increase taxes, and make the people more reliant on the government. I will continue to oppose any efforts to raise taxes or efforts to make it harder for businesses to compete. I encourage Democrats to end their relentless campaign to America, make it more like China and Russia. It just doesn't work. But competing with less government regulations does. The bottom line is risk and reward equals the American dream. In God we trust. I yield back.
Well, thank the gentleman.